Today we'll visit with a certified court interpreter whose certifications allow her to provide translation services for schools, medical patients, legal proceedings, and here today for the City of Vista's City Council meeting.
My name is Maribel Escobedo and I'm a self-employed certified court interpreter. My job entails interpreting messages from English into Spanish and Spanish into English for non-proficient English speakers. With my certification, I am able to interpret legal proceedings, immigration proceedings. I'm able to interpret for the school district, community council meetings. I'm also able to interpret for medical settings. So pretty much anything that requires an official translation. It could be consecutive, it could be sight translation, and it can also be simultaneous interpretation. Some of the most important skills to become a successful interpreter would be fluent in 2 languages, and English being one of them. Also note-taking, memory skills, it's a very important skill to have, as well as being organized, detail-oriented, being able to be quick thinking and just try to adapt to every situation and be completely impartial. So right after high school, I was trying to decide what career path to take. I was kind of limited in my options, and I was already a mother, so I was trying to find a job that I could do well and properly trained for. When I found a small trade school that offered interpreting courses, I took that and it really piqued my interest. So then I enrolled at UC Riverside Extension Program for their medical certification exam preparation, and I passed on my first try. And after doing that for a few years, I went ahead and enrolled with Southern California School of Interpretation online, and I took the immigration course and the court interpreting course, and I passed those exams on my first try. So they do really prepare you with the right skills and the right vocabulary to become successful in this business. Creating my own business was a bit of a challenge in the beginning because I really had no one to turn to ask for advice. This profession tends to be a kind of a lonely profession because there's hardly ever 2 interpreters needed at the same time. They only need one. So being young and not knowing who to ask, I started researching, I started networking, attending conferences to try to find out the best path to grow. And there's actually some local agencies that have really helped me. There's OC Interpreting, who really said, you know, you need this, you need that, and then call me back and then I'll give you an opportunity. So that's how I grew my business. I tell people, they're like, oh yeah, my daughter knows English and Spanish. I'm like, oh yeah, she needs to train because I know how to use my hands, but I'm not a pianist, you know? They're like, oh, you need to practice for that.